Not yet. Oh, yeah, we are live.
We're live. It's starting. Hold on.
Guidance.
Yeah,
You playing the
yeah,
video,
coming
right?
there. Yeah, just gives people to. And we are live for sure. Good morning from Brisbane, Australia. I'm Tashi coming here with my second go live for the interviewing the moms in the business segment. And this life is really close to my heart because that's how when I started, I had my big why, and that's why I was able to start it. And I really wanted to share and listen to a lot of moms about this and share with my audience so that they can at least be inspired to take action in anything in their life. The moms, deal with a lot of things in their life, bringing up their kids, raising kids while giving up their career, and a lot of things in between. And then postpartum, if things doesn't go right, and there are a lot of things. And even if our one word that having mom in my life as a guest, even listening to one word from those moms can inspire any mom, any single soul to do something for themselves. It's a job done for me. And so today I have with me here Sis Lan from US America, and she
I'm
is
actually
in
on Canada. In
Canada.
Canada.
And yeah, you wrote the Canada, but she is a coach in our business, and running successful business online. And she is mom of two, accountant by profession, but she at heart she is a big nature lover. If you follow her, you'll find her always running and walking and doing gardening and plucking fruits and everything out to do with outdoor. Yeah, and then she has a big puri as well. So she you will always find her with her cup, and that's her brand now. Anyways, I want Len to talk about herself. I'll leave up to that. And to introduce myself, I'm Tashi, mom of three as well, from Brisbane, and moved here in 2017 with my two girls at the time. They were quite young, so and I was juggling study, work, and everything in between, raising home, managing household. And at the time I was not able to give a lot of time to my children, the two girls. And that made me think a lot about what to do. That's something I could do without having to trade time with money, or having to be stick to a place to be able to make money and earn income. So that's the time when I started looking for online. And since then, 2019, I started. And yeah, now I enjoy working from home, picking my kids up every day, and working when they are not home, working on the business when they are not home. So that's the flexibility I enjoy now because of the action that I have taken years ago. And now I help busy immigrant mom do the same, move online without sacrificing their income, uh, to have a lot of time to spend with their loved ones without missing their formative years growing up. So that's about me. Today is all about Sislan. So I want to pass the back to Sislan. Before my first question, I want you to introduce yourself quickly. So I'll then jump on to the five questions that I have for you today. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Tashi, for inviting me into your page. And somehow my page it doesn't coming up, so I have to figure that out. Even though it's already in link over there, but
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, it
technical thing, right? So, yeah, my name is Lang. I'm a mother of two children. I live in Ontario, Canada. I work in an accounting field. Tassie has already talked a little bit about me already, so you probably already knew about this. And I am also doing online digital business, and I am loving it. This is so wonderful to be here to share my journey with Tassie Question. So stay tuned and listen to my sharing, and I love to hear your story as well. So if you ever have any questions, please leave us a comment or a question so that Tansy can ask, right? And back to you, girl.
Yeah, thank you. That's quick and short and quick as so I want to ask you this one. So before we started, I know I have a banner on the top talking about you who you enjoy now as a mom and doing a lot of things that you love, but then you didn't start from there. So I wanted to know and ask you about this before starting this business. What did your typical week look like for you? And yeah, all of that.
Well, absolutely not like today, right? Because we all say yesterday is the past, today is the present, and tomorrow is the future. We don't even know yet, right? So in the past, I worked. I left my house when my kids are at the school, and I came at home. If lucky the summer like this, I will see the sun for about an hours, and then that's it. After the summer, I don't see the sun. I coming home late. I work late, and I work like everybody. We are if you work in an office, so that's like Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday is like family time, right? So most of my day is at work and coming home. My home, my bed is my hotel.
Yeah,
It's just exactly like that, because when I work, my children are staying with my mom, so they're grandma, and they been fed. My parents taking care of them, so they got food, dinners, everything ready. And then my husband came home, and then they come home with him, and then they do all the showers and that stuff. And when I got home, my kids in bed, and I am by myself. So I kind of like don't cook, don't. Sometimes I don't even feel like eating. I just like go to bed, tired, but at that time is it's not an easy at all. I went to bed, but my brain, my mind is just nonstop thinking everything. And yeah, that how was my life before. Just worked all the time, and then when weekend coming in, I try to take some time to go out with my children, all the activities and that stuff. But other than that, just like busy, you guys are, if you're watching me right now as a mom out there, you're working 9 to 5. I'm sure your journey and my journey is not different at all. Work all Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday is like go grocery and doing house chores, and that's it. The week is done, right?
yeah, yeah. And then I have literally friends saying that, oh, it's already Sunday. Sunday is finishing so fast, and then Saturday and Sunday we're just doing grocery and laundry and all of that household. Yeah, a lot of for a lot of people it's same like that. So you're very
Mhm.
relatable and very typical and very ordinary weekend and weekdays. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. So that is good segue to my second question. And second, what was the moment you decided? So yeah, enough is enough. So you said you didn't see your kids so much, your parents were feeding
Mhm.
them. Yeah, lucky for you, it's like you had parents, you didn't have to cook and put in the fridge for kids to warm up and eat it. Actually kids were getting good food. You are really one of the luckiest one to have the or have parents helping. But then still, when you are not doing it for your own children, it's not it's different, right? You don't feel the satisfaction of
Exactly.
raising your kids. Yeah. So
Mhm.
what we the I know all the people who start the business have some moment in their life that they decide, I have to do this, and to take action, to actually push the button and do something that's not even taken seriously by people. Because when we say online business, a lot of people think that it's not even considered business because there's no tangible thing anywhere, because we are not putting product anywhere, we are not opening shop front. So it's really difficult decision. What was the thing that made you to say yes to the online business instead of something else?
Well, actually, what happened was, uh, my dream, my goals is before I even have children. Because as me, as a myself, I always want, and I always saw people, when they go to school, they have parents taking them to school, walking them to the school. And so that is like in my head. It's in my head. I do want that too, but I don't have that
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
So then that got into my head. So even when I'm dating, I talk to my husband. I say, if I ever have children, I want to be with them. I don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
So, but life is not the way as you expect to be, but it's good to keep your dream, right? It's
Yeah.
good to keep it in your mind and make it come true. So, life is getting moving on. Then I ending up going to work and my children are staying at home. And, but there was a day that my daughters, because she was not feeling well and she couldn't go to school. So I have to drop her at grandma. And she told me that, Mom, why I have to go to grandma? Can you not staying home with me? So I'm like, that is my dream. I want to stay home with them, taking care of them. I don't want them bring my children to anybody else. I'm kind of selfish at that. I am like, I don't want anybody else taking care of my children but myself. But life is moving on, right? So
Yeah.
then the pandemic is hit, and that's the time. That's the time. I'm sorry, you know what? That's
Yeah.
it. Yes, my parents can still continue taking care of my children during that time, even though the school is, closed down. They have to stay home for school and that stuff. But I'm like, my parent cannot speak English. My parents don't know anything about computer. And I also have to, because I go to work and workplace, during that time, everybody's scared. And I also saw something that, people are um, lost their family member. So I'm saying like, you know what, that's it. That's enough. Enough is enough. What did you using the word right there? So
Yeah.
no, so I'm like, okay, that's it. That's it. That's enough. That's my call right there to, start building my dream. And in me, I always saying to myself, I always believe there is something out there that is available for me that I don't have to go into work. I know there's something that I can do that I can be surrounding with my kids. And it is. There is, I just said it to myself, and it is. So as of today, I'm being home with my children, even though I'm working as an accounting, and I also work around them as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's the time I say that's enough is enough. So I quit my job and I stayed home and I found an online digital business. That's a substitute for me. So I've been starting that business and I've been working over 5 years already. So here I am.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, even if we have people doing things for, because I always say they in Australia, in Canada or America, all the developed countries, they have, even now in our country also, we have childcare and daycare. Long school daycare is there, but then when we drop our kids to that, even if we have options, when we don't do it ourselves, we get the that guilt, that especially when they are sick and we can't stay home, like sick, not too like painful, but then flu kind of sickness. When you have to send to school, you feel guilty because you have to send them to school, and you feel again guilty because your kid might spread it, but you have no leave and you have to still go to work. I used
Hmm.
to, before starting the business, I used to wonder also, like there's a lot of parents, especially in Australia, once they have kids, their husband work or wife work, and one parent, they try to like raise all the kids. They give birth without break, like 1 year, and they have all the children like this step, and then they just stay home raising children. I used to wonder how they're doing it, how they able to stay home just on one income. And I used to wonder, but a lot of moms, they actually do something from home. They are not staying idle, but they are doing a lot of things from home. And I learned that when I was doing cleaning business. I used to go into domestic cleaning, so go into the houses and do that. And a lot of moms, after dropping kids to school, they actually come home and they're working online. Sometimes they also do drop shipping kind of business. They have lots of goods at home and the shipping and all that, but they put cleaner, and they spend time when their children needs them, but because they are their own boss. So that's also my other trigger that led me make me to look into online space. Yeah. So really, yeah, really, I can really relate to what you shared here, because when you are not there, your parents doing everything, you can feel that. Thank you so much. And you're enough is enough work for you, and I'm happy about
Yeah.
you that now you're running it so successfully well. So my third question to you is, how do you actually fit this around your kids, your home, everything? What does your day look like now? I know your kids are not so little anymore, but then
Hmm.
you really wanted to,
They
you
still
shared your
baby. They want food. They
so
still
yeah.
want food. They still coming up. Even my son, he's already 18, and he came and I say, "Mom, I'm hungry. What can I eat? Can you do this?" You know, I'm like, they still looking for mommy. And it doesn't matter where you go.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Okay.
yeah, you
So
want me to
how do
continue? Okay.
yes, elaborate a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm working from home, so I'm so grateful for that, right? And being around with my kids is during the time, well, my daughter is still in school, she in elementary school, and she's going to be done element and moving on to high school. Phew, teenager, that's the age, and especially with the girls, they want your attention, they want your guidance, they want you to support them, guide them, show them, because there are so many things. Because I see people out there, and I see kids, right? So I saw them, and I feel like bad for them, but I also understanding them at the same time, because it's not easy to raise the kids, and especially if the parents cannot be beside them. So being with a girl, and you be able to stay home and guiding them, and hoping they go into the right way, that is the goal for many, many parents, right? So it's the
Yeah,
same as for me. So I'm so glad that I took the actions, and I'm staying home now, that I can be available with my girl and creating a lot of memory with her. And I to the point of now, I feel like my daughter's is, um, I didn't say that, but she
yeah,
has an interview last week for a volunteer position, because
oh,
in Canada we're totally different. If you have a volunteer or anything and your children is over 11, then they're gonna start interviewing them individually. They have to be independent, right?
yeah,
So she went in for an interview. She's supposed to be done last year, 2 years ago, but we postponed. we keep losing paperwork, and then she didn't get it in. I was like, no, this year you gotta put it in. You gotta put it through, because when you go to high school, you need the volunteer hours, right? So she said, like, Mom, we gotta do this. So she went in an interview, and the person saying that she is so mature. So I'm like, you know what? I don't say that, but the person saying it, in me, I already knew that she is now a growing up girl, and she can handle and think, which is, I'm so happy that I can see things like that. And then heard from other people saying that, I'm like more confident and more happy that she's gonna be okay, right, in the right path. So how do I handle my days is, why I see in a school. My day, I got my morning routine. I don't wake up with the alarm anymore. I don't, like, before I woke up, before my kids wake up, and then get their lunch and everything. You know how mom be, right? And then, but that stage is over for me. We don't do that anymore. My daughter doesn't need lunch anymore. My son
yeah,
doesn't need lunch anymore. So we woke up, just natural, kick
yeah,
as a flow, go, and then she go to school. We walk to school, and I came home enjoying my morning, and then I work on my accounting, And then once school time done and I done work as well, and my time is family time, which is cooking dinners and that stuff. I know that someday I don't cook, and I can
Yeah,
hear my kids are whining. They so whine. They say,
yeah,
Mama, you're not cooking food. What you do? I want hungry. I want food. I want food. And then to the point, like we have food. It's not that I don't cook, but we do have food to eat. But they say, no, those food are not your food.
yeah,
They don't want it. They have to eat, but I mean, they're not happy with it. So they always
yeah.
want me to cook something new every single day. So as a mom, I'm happy to do what they love to eat. I'm happy to serve them. So yeah,
Your
that's
home,
my
yeah,
day now today.
that's good. Yeah, yeah, being
But
able to,
you asking me
yeah.
future? I don't know yet.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, but then present is good because you're there now. Whenever they want you to cook, you are there to cook. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's those are small things that we usually not take. Usually, if we are available to do it, take for granted. But then it's really when you have to pay bills and do all that, you have to do multiple jobs. You can't be there to do those small things like pick up from school, drop off when it's raining, and a lot of the little things that it's in the outside world, like in the developed countries, this time freedom is really something we can consider it small things, but it's really not small in terms of if we can any time free that you are flexible to not worrying about income, that you are flexible to do that for your kids. It's really something big, massive, right? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much. Your girls are you done a great job on your kids. Yeah, the past 5 years you, yeah, you really made it up for the time you missed when they're raising like a little. Yeah, so it's well done on you for kids doing volunteer and all that. It's my wish for my girls to
Still
do
catch up for my
volunteer also.
daughter.
Yeah,
I still have time for her, but with my son, it's done. It's over. I can't change it anymore, right?
yeah, yeah,
And it, but he's a good kid as well, so I'm not worried about that. But
yeah,
as I say, if any moms out there that want to stay with their children, the time go really, really fast, and
yeah.
once it's gone, you cannot get back from
Gone.
your children, right? So if you want to do something, you want to create more time with your children, then you have to do something. You have to
Yeah,
change in order to, you have to do something in order to change your situation now. If you don't do, then it's going to stay the same.
it's not going to change. Yeah, that's really true.
Mhm.
Yeah, with my first daughter, I feel like I've never read to her because we were very busy doing the work, and I was not reading for her. She doesn't like reading. I can't blame her right now. But with my third one, so because I didn't want to repeat same thing with my third one, I read for him, and he likes books so much. Every day when I come from work, if I come, we go near library also. He doesn't go home with. He doesn't want to come home without any books. He wants to borrow a lot of books, and he open books like toys and look, go through, and like, so it's all depending, like whatever our children do, it's us, we, whether we can do well or not. So it's, yeah, not repeating same thing with the, yeah, we cannot change what has been past, but with the future we can change, right? And having that realization is really good. Thank you so much for sharing that. And my third question and fourth question now is this one, because you are enjoying the benefit of the business already, but we know that when we actually start any business, not online, anything in life, but all the decision is actually guided by earning some extra income, like just money. So in this
Mhm.
business, what surprised you most? Something you never expected when you started?
Lots of things. Honestly, there's so many things that I learned through this business. Exactly what you just say. When I started this business, my expectation is to earn money because that's what we need for living, right? But
Yeah,
then when I go deeper into the business and hearing stories from different people and seeing things going around, and I'm like, whoa, that is like 360-degree changing from me. I know nothing. When I start this, I'm from zero. I don't know anything about this. As I say, start here is to get money. That's it. when I came here, there is something more way different than earning money. Changing, helping other people to change their life is what my goal now. It's not about just making money, but I want to help many, many, many more people to change what they think right now. Because when I start this, I am really a fixed mind, okay? I don't know anything. To be honest, I don't know anything. I just only think, just like many, many of you out there are, um, we just go to work, coming home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. That pattern is exactly all the time. You don't know what's enjoying your life is. You don't even know what is your value is. What is your worth it? Like I don't even take care of myself. I care of other people more than myself. I care what other people think about me more than myself. I do everything for other people that I forget about myself. And I realizing that, well, you know what? What happened to me when I can't do anything anymore? Who is there for me? Right? Who is there for me when I am everything for everybody? Who's gonna be there for me? And I saw so many things that happening, when people are doing everything for other people, when something happens for them, you don't see a shadow of anyone coming to see you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's so true. We never know. I mean, in the world today, everybody has to take care of themselves. Yes, they love for your support. Yes, they love everything for you to showing up for there for them. But when anything happening to you, they have to take care of themselves too. They cannot come help you, right? So that's why I learned that I need to take care of myself before I take care of anybody else. So there's some point, there's a down point, when I say no to other people, yes, people are ignoring me, people are leaving me, people are uh not saying anything to me, but you know what can I do? Because I can see it, right? I can see
Yeah.
now that when you say no to somebody, then you know that who is yes for you and who is no for you, right? So that's what I learned, and there's so many many more. I don't know what to say. I can
Yeah.
talk all day long what I learned in here, but let's keep it sweet. But yes, I have been changed my mind at 360 degree. My so it's called mindset. What a pretty much that is. So yeah, I've been changed, and I am so happy that I see things through this business. So if you guys don't see what you're seeing, hopefully you can join and start see what you can see for yourself in the future.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. Like this business is really a 360-degree change for everyone who had taken it seriously. I think now people have become professional speaker, like inspirational speaker. There are a lot of people becoming so different. They started with wanting to earn $100 extra weekly to becoming um, charity like organization. They're contributing so much money to everyone
Mhm.
and wanting to help. The purpose is changing, the goal is changing and becoming bigger. It's just getting better and better. Everyone's getting. So I feel so lucky to be in this also. Like you said, it's 360, your mindset, your personal development, your goals, everything around. Thank you so much for sharing that. And like you, I will also be lost, like to share one, two things about this because there are plenty to share about, right? Thank you so much. Yes, yeah, and the last one. So the people usually it happens to everyone. I took some time, 2018 to 19, almost 1 year to actually start with this business, because in process I was trying a lot of other things and not able to believe, because once we see one ad, a lot of people talk about this, and I thought it's too good to be true. And I was so hesitant to try and check inside, and took me so much time to actually take action. So if you could go back and talk to yourself before you started, the version of you that was unsure, maybe a little scared, what would you say to her?
Well, you know what? Do it. Just take action and go eat. Well, you know what? Before I starting on this, actually, my mom is the person who referring me to something like this.
Ah,
And I told her that it's not true. It's not true. What you see is not like that, you know? And especially, I don't like selling. I don't want to bug anybody because every single business is about selling, right? And then getting people and that. So that's why I am like hesitate myself. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm no, 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 no. So I was fine. And then the funny thing is, when I came in and my coach saying that, I think you talked to me a years ago, and I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember at all. So then she say, yeah, I think you did. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm here now. So if I go back to talk to myself, I'm saying, you know what? If anybody giving you an opportunity and the opportunity is just only to open the door for you to come in and take a look, then go in and look. There are so many books out there. There are so many success people out there are writing books. If people are sharing you a book, but if you don't take a book and read it, then you're gonna miss everything what they share in the book. That potentially can change your life. So, to myself, please read more books. Open the opportunity, oh, just open the door, accept it, go in and check it out. Like, you know, before people are inviting me, even my family, ask me to go see movie, I always reject. I like, no, I don't want to go in. It's boring. I don't want to sit there for hours, you know, like this. And I don't enjoying it at all. But then, you know what? Once I do start this business, I'm like, you know what? Just enjoying life. Your life is so short. If you don't enjoying it now, you're gonna miss it later on. Like you don't even know what's going on, right? So that's why I like if anybody share me an opportunity now, talk to myself back, I will. I will take the action to go in and investigate. If it's not, if I don't like it, I mean, I can stop, right?
yeah.
But you know, before doing this, I also did, you know, because the person is so well talking to me, so I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And then when I did it, I kind of like, because that's opportunity, as I say, I don't like anything about selling and inviting people, and that pulling friends and family in. And I'm like, no. So I took the action. I learned the opportunity. I did it. And I'm like, no, then it doesn't fit. So I closed that door. That is why, you know, that is why I didn't give myself to this opportunity, right? And then so now I say, you know what, even though if you have the opportunity to go in and check it out. So I when I check this out, I've been staying here over 5 years already. But if there's any other opportunities that's coming up for me, I'm probably gonna go check it out as well. Because you have to know what is best for you and for your life, right? So why not? If somebody give me a book, I will take it. If somebody inviting me to go for a drink, don't forget about me. I'm
Yes.
coming.
Okay.
So
It's really
yeah,
good. Yeah. Really good how you become so open and different. And I really liked how your mom introduced this business to you, because your mom saw you struggling with children and your 9 to 5 job. So you're rushing between the two, and your mom saw the real thing and struggle. But see how your mom is so open and all that. So it's like really something that we have to be our generation. Your mom will be much older than us, but she was able to see
yes.
the, yeah,
And you know,
the, it's
funny
not
thing is,
like,
when my mom, like, when I still go to work at 9 to 5, right? And at that time, we already have messengers and all stuff. So she called me and I pick up the phone at work and she looked at me and she took pictures and that stuff. And then after a year and 2 years, I was doing this business and she called me and she took a picture and she sent me the picture that I at 9 to 5, and she said like I'm totally complete changed over. So I'm like, Mom,
oh,
yeah.
Sweet, so
That's
sweet.
my
Your
mom.
mom, you need to thank your mom for everything, giving life and all that. But then you see, this how broad she is. Like staying open for opportunity is really good one. Sis, thank you so much for sharing. Because once you, if you say, if you like someone share opportunity to you and you say no this time, next time people see something good, they're not going to share. But for me, I always try
Exactly.
and I always test and things so people don't hesitate to pass all the opportunity along my way. I get into a lot of good and bad problems. So it's good to try. Nothing changes, and if it's not going to
Hmm.
kill you, it's only going to make you better. So it's good. I am going to share said thank you to Koi T for thanks sister for sharing from watching from years. Thank you so much for joining our live and commenting there. Yeah, thank you so much, Sislan, for sharing. And if you have any, yeah, before you close, if you have any message, I think you covered everything. But if anyone wants to start curious about our business and want to join, you can even want to check this out. There are our website. You can get into any, and this is same system and business model that we use, and you can start with any one of us. Thank you so much, sis.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Cassie, for inviting me.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day and
Thank
great
you.
night.
Have a wonderful day,
Canada.
everyone. Good
Yeah.
evening on my side.
Yeah.
So
Evening.
yeah, good night. Good morning on your side. You're the morning. I'm night now.
Yes, I'm morning. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'll be back next week, same time around with my another guest. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Going to end this.